Oh, here he comes. We are live, Mike. So, welcome to today's show, sponsored by 38 Digital Market Press Releases. Link is below for Randy's PR services.
My hair is kind of crazy today.
Mike has just literally joined at the last minute. The second we went live, he popped in.
Hey, better late than never.
I'm glad Brad said something. I got distracted.
But
I figured that's what happened when you were sending me results in Skype. I was like, "Are you gonna hop on?" Oh yeah.
Thanks, man. What's up, TJ?
TJ Hooker.
DigitalUnfiltered.com, TJ, and everyone else is about 2 weeks away now. So if you haven't got your ticket, get it below. Still tickets left if you want to join us. Meet Mike in person, beat him up, do what you like with him. Yeah. Darren Muzzy's going to be there. Randy Roday's going to be there.
Is Randy going to be there?
Yeah, Randy's coming.
He's on the sales page.
He is.
Who's your favorite person that you're going to see there, Mike?
Ryan.
I figured.
Chris.
You have to take a detour to Miami.
I'm pregnant. I can't make it either.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
I don't know if you are pregnant.
A lot of people know
that I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
The power went out. We're watching freaking Guardians of the Galaxy 3 last night. And
it's good.
It was funny as hell, dude. I was laughing my ass off.
I love all of them. Yeah, I knew.
Dude, Chris Pratt or whatever is freaking hilarious.
He reminds me of me, to be honest. You can start calling me Star-Lord.
He's prettier than you, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't take much, would it? He's probably taller as well.
Yeah, well, you're really tiny, bro.
Yeah. Fit in your suitcase.
Fitness. Dude, did you see that chick that killed her husband by locking him in a suitcase?
No.
It's rad, dude. She's like trying to say that they were playing hide and seek and shit, but they had the video off of her phone that she didn't know she put there when she was drunk. And he's like pleading to get out of his suitcase. And she's like, "This is what you fucking get." Don't anger women. So it's the lesson of the suitcase.
I've been watching old episodes of 6 Feet Under because it's on HBO.
Yeah.
In the very beginning of each episode, someone dies. Spoiler alert. But this one dude, he's talking. And his wife's like making breakfast and getting annoyed. And she walks up with a frying pan, like a cast iron. He goes, "Whap!" And they're like, then they cut to the funeral home. And they're like, "Why'd she kill him?" And she's like, they're like, "She said he was fucking getting on her nerves." I was like, "Yeah, that's something."
That's about right.
Yeah. My wife would do it to me, though, and the frying pan would break.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
Do they cook in cast iron skillets over there? Or is that just a southern thing, Craig?
Field leads from architects.
Nothing? Oh, you got to have some fried chicken in a cast iron.
In fact, the cast iron, the Chinese people might do that. Cast iron.
That's a wok. That's a wok.
Yeah, cast iron, are they?
No, they're stainless, I think.
That's made out of silver.
Silver
and gold.
It's not that time yet. They just now put out
gold. You watched that show, Craig, at Christmas?
He doesn't
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
They don't watch any good shit.
No, they watch. Literally, there's like a freaking Scottish snowman that flies a kid around and drinks beer, dude. It's like the most retarded shit in the world, dude.
That's like Olaf.
Yeah, exactly. Any B2B construction clients? No, but we had a student that killed it.
He started his own. What was he doing? The seeding, hydro seeding.
Oh, he did hydro seeding too, but he also did B2B.
He did regular construction.
Yeah, and I mean, he sold the company for like a few or 4 or 5, something like that, million or something after just working GMB, you know.
It was GMB. It was mass page. A lot of it was because he didn't have any GMB competition.
That's true. You're right. It was
perfect. Yeah. He was just doing hubbing.
I stumbled upon like a little micro niche like recently that's just so stupid. Like there's no results.
Can you monetize it though?
Yeah. What?
Is that the one you sent the screenshot for?
That's some of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask that.
That's linkrank.ai, bro. We'll talk about that in Vegas.
Nice.
What are you launching right now? Have you talked about it publicly or no?
Not just now. I've got that marketplace where I'm launching, where you can buy and sell websites.
That's what you were doing, right? Is there any? I thought there was something else. Is there something else? Or no?
I've got a few things. I've got a tool coming out as well, but again, I've not spoken about it publicly. It's not quite ready. So
yeah.
So there is a couple of things in the pipeline, but the marketplace will be the first one, which I've been speaking about since the NFG Rockstar days 4 or 5 years ago. Or
Bro, it's better late than never.
Never late is better.
But we have a couple of websites for sale now, so it's
where would I go to purchase, like if I wanted like some random ass app? I was talking about that with a fellow NFGer, like that converts like Word documents to PDF or something like off the wall like that. Any idea where I would go to get like something like that? Even if it's resale rights or something. Code Canyon might be a good place to look, right?
Oh yeah. Code Canyon.
Do you want Word to fucking?
No, I don't. I'm not talking about that. Like that was just an example.
Yeah.
Just like something you would never think of that gets a shit ton of traffic.
Code Canyon's where I would check, dude. Because you can find some crazy shit. There's crazy ass plugins out there that you can just train models on and like run some crazy ass AI shit just off of Code Canyon for like $30.
Yeah, but the problem with buying the one for $30 is you can't resell it. I'm thinking like
you're talking about as a business. I'm talking. Okay, I got you. I'm just talking about site production. But you could just run it. I mean, you couldn't resell it. You could run it on an offline and then run it and sell off of it. But
yeah.
But Mad said, "We'll launch some stuff, Craig." Easier said than done, Mads.
It's working with developers is the shittiest part if you want to do anything like that. You probably got fantastic developers, so I'm not knocking yours. The ones I've worked with in the past were fucking terrible to work with, though.
Dude, I would say all developers are like that.
All you gotta do, like, you have to sit around and hear them talk about how good they are at their job. Hear, like, the people that brought them in talk about how good they are at their job, and then they never get their fucking job done. I'm like, how good are you? If you like, I've never seen anything finished. You know, he's a level 5 developer. Blah blah. Yeah, I hate it. Dev work. Michael mentioned projects. I'm like, that sounds like it involves dev work. He's like, a little bit. I'm like, I'm out. I don't want to deal with people like that.
Easier done than talking shit about it.
No, I can talk some shit all day, Mads. I get that's what I'm good at, actually.
Yo, actually, the dev app, the key there though, bro, is you said partner. That's different, man. Like when I've sold software and I've had a development partner, that shit goes well because you have a hungry entrepreneur that knows how to program with you. When you're hiring development, it's a completely different story. You had
a good situation with Social Explosion, didn't you?
Yeah, I did a bunch of software with Brad, the other Brad, the programmer Brad.
Brad.
He did Fed Time though, unfortunately. Like,
was that the same guy or was that a different guy that was doing the mailings?
Fed Time. So, but
Fed Time.
What's that? Federal prison.
Prison. Yeah. Was that the GMB guy?
No.
That's a different guy you went to prison?
No, that was I think that was Jordan.
Yeah, but I thought you both knew him.
Jordan knew dude, not Jordan went to prison. Jordan knew dude.
Yeah,
that was the GMB dude.
I knew that for the fraud or whatever. But
there's another dude. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's different.
Using the same tactic that they sold in a very large, well-known course that we know that they were telling people to commit fraud, but.
Let's go.
No, leave it messed up. It's kind of like makes you look like an angel. It's like a halo, Craig. It's like I'm in a dream.
The Fed enjoys prosecuting like wire fraud and different things, dude.
The problem is partnering with the wrong dev too, because you partner with the dev and they think they're hot shit.
Then they go to prison.
Well, not even that, but they're foreign,
They're foreign.
or they
end up Scottish usually, dude.
It's a lander for a dentist, and they've got some kid in a sweatshirt or something on the. I'm like, He's like, how's it look now? You did
Not good, bro.
Yeah, you did. That dude has a stain on his sweatshirt. Can you take him off? Yeah. Why? What's wrong with it? God damn it.
Kid, a dentist, and a can of laughing gas.
Yes.
And a van.
The thing I love is when you see dentist sites and they've got the stethoscope. Like they just pull a doctor like stock image. And it's like, what the fuck are you gonna listen to? Their teeth? But anyway.
I love this like SEO family. Like they do that, man. Like especially what you'll run into. I remember one time we were working. I needed to pop up my my impressions and make more money on my video pages. So I needed more ad refresh and stuff. And like this is pre 2008 or something like that. So it's like maybe 2005 or something like that. And my dev's telling me like it can't be done. So I sat down and I go, okay, for like 5 minutes. And then I figured the shit out and did it and started making a ton more money off of each page every day. But they get stuck in their way, like especially that development mindset. Not everybody that's a developer has that think outside of the box, solve a problem and do something new. They can write what you tell them, but they can't necessarily think of a solution all the time. So
it's like working with Drew for websites. It's like web developers and shit. It's like I've noticed with him, you can't tell him exactly what to do because that's exactly what you'll get, but you can't be too broad. You've got to find that like middle ground where you give him some wiggle room and you're like, yeah, that looks good.
I've got one I'm dealing with right now. Dude is like, I don't like all the square boxes. And he's like showing me other examples. And I'm like, it's all the same, dude. Like what express what you mean by you don't like this item. Cause that's brutal, dude. Like,
what about the dentist that we did a website for to get the SEO contract? And she's like, I don't like all these teeth.
Yeah, the dentist that didn't like the teeth on the website.
Your old website looked like a hotel. Yeah, make it look like that. All
so you fucking plastered it with teeth.
Well, like people smiling, I thought made sense, but she didn't like it. Whatever.
Bizarre. But
he don't want none. I can guarantee a knockout. I won't be looking like Diaz.
There won't be any upsets in this fight. I will win comfortably.
Mm-hmm. But be comfortably carted out on a stretcher.
I've said to Brad, come along Vegas if he wants to come see me.
No, you know how the conversation went. He's like, Mike, I'm coming to the U.S. What city was it that Brad won't go to? Vegas. If you don't want to see him in person, go to Vegas. He's like, got it. Caesar's it is.
Bilal Jami is probably a bot because of what he said.
Yeah, we've not even spoke about anything yet.
Thanks, Bilal.
But thank you.
I appreciate your input.
Oh,
yes, it is.
AI generated person there, Maeve.
Rhymes with Dave. Put you in the grave.
Branson, Missouri.
Look, there we go. I've heard that's like a Gatlinburg. I've heard of Branson.
I've heard Gatlinburg's like a Branson.
The Gatlinburg's the original. That's where we had to go on vacation because we weren't close to the beach. So we would go to Gatlinburg. I like it.
Dude, I thought of you today. Steph like sent me a video and it's like this bear walking up to the gate and this little girl, like maybe a year and a half, goes, I'll pet the dog. And she goes, they grab her and they pull her away from there, goes, I'll pet the dog. And then she goes again, she goes, I'll pet the dog. And it's this accent, dude. And I'm like, this is Indiana, dude.
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be. And yeah, this bear and this little kid is like wanting to pet the dog.
It's probably Tennessee. Like the kids, one time we were in Gatlinburg, they're like, there's a bear outside. It's like, there's not a fucking bear outside. I go outside like 100%. I was like, I don't even see it. I go off the porch around. I'm like, oh, fuck, a bear. So he turns around. He's like rooting through like it was like construction. So he's rooting through the trash. So.
Dude, I used to go to this summer camp and I'd work all year. Like when I was like 13.
What was the one in Friday the 13th? Camps?
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake, yeah. Is that where you went?
Yeah, that is where I went. But we were skinny dipping. I was like 13 years old and we were like outside of the boundaries and we were all skinny dipping and like it was time to go and we're walking back and like someone freaked out in front of me. I turned around and like 20 feet away, there's a fucking giant ass black bear. And I'm like, oh shit. So I just started like backing up slowly, and like everyone's behind my dumb ass because I was in the back. Like I was with a bunch of girls.
Were you still naked?
No, we had gotten clothes on, but
worries me being naked around the dogs. I think they'll think it's a hot dog or something. You know?
They do, but that's the good part.
Yeah.
Darren Muzzy says Detroit is coming around. We got casinos, bars, good food, and clubs.
You guys got gas stations too.
That is a place that we went on vacation. It was Detroit. We went to see a game one year. Saw Griffey play in Detroit. Darren. It was I think it was like 5.5, 6 hours drive for us.
Mary Jane is legal too.
In Michigan it is? I didn't know that. How about Traverse City? You ever make it over there, Darren? I've got some family over there.
Let us
Digital
know.
marketing future.
Traverse City, that's like where what's his face is from.
Traverse City? Yeah, that's where Toomey's from.
Yeah. I wonder how he is. Dude, so that cluster that I put up last night, like the whole thing is moving and it's all like position
You push
1.
links to it?
What's that? Yeah, it went up right away with it. And it's all position 2 and 1. And it looks like the main main cluster for the site is moving now too for the top level terms, the market level. Literally like maybe 12 hours.
Localized or is it?
Yeah. It's hyper local. The cluster that I push is hyper local. The other one is state to national.
Nice. Are you sharing some of that shit at Digital Unfiltered?
Yeah, we're gonna go over the network stuff. That's funny, Jordan. The mall one was fun. And I found a whole bunch more that are ranking for mall all over the place.
What Darren has said, he has clients in Bay Harbor, wrapped in Ferraris. I didn't realize they had Ferraris around your neck of the woods, Brad.
What?
I didn't realize they had Ferraris in your part of the world.
I used to have an R8. Someone offered me too much money for it, so it went down the road. I was like, I'll make money on that bitch. Yeah, they got the occasional Ferrari. They don't let you drive though, do they? Over there, you just got those little scooters in Europe.
Come on.
Or the Vespa. I've seen what's that movie? Silencio Bruno.
Bruno Mars.
No.
Whenever I hear Bruno, I actually think of
we don't
Mario.
talk about Bruno.
Mar.
Yeah, Dirty.
Yeah, you sold the R8 a while, like what, 2 years ago?
What's that?
When did you sell the R8, dude?
Last year.
Was it only last year? I thought it was.
Yeah, because of the used car prices went like through the roof. So
did you?
I'm tempted to sell.
Yeah, a while ago, Jordan. They offered me. Yeah, I made a good amount of money on it. So
What did you sell it to Dirty Juice?
No, Mara had. He mentioned Mario. Mario just went to see Dirty Juice just went to see Mario in Texas. So
did Dirty go?
He just went to see him, visit him.
Hey, is Dirty coming to fucking Vegas?
That's what Corey said, that Dirty would be in Vegas.
I don't see why he would miss that. Yeah, he can drive.
Out.
Yeah, from California.
Guy. He's a fucking great guy, man.
Yeah, he's crazy. I talked to him last week or the week before.
See when I met him again in Dallas last year. He came up to me. He's like, "Hi, I'm Ryan. We met at NFG, whatever. We had a few beers." And he's like,
"You told me he wasn't real for a long time, bro."
He thought it was you. Yeah.
But then he says to me, "We had a few beers and we're just sitting chatting shit." And he says, "By the way, I'm fucking Dirty Juice."
He didn't tell you right away.
He's like, it's Ryan, and he shook my hand. He's like, "We met in NFG."
His delivery's awesome because he's like he always says stuff as though he's thinking about not telling you, but he goes.
He's an OG and he's amazing.
Yeah, he was at the first ever NFG event. I had no idea who he was. He introduced us to Corey, Vic. He got all of them to come.
I quickly loved him.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Question.
Yeah, he'll be in Vegas.
CTR in the SERPs affiliate site. Watched your video on using microworkers. Would you recommend using that versus a bot? Also, tips on things to do or avoid when testing. So, CTR on an affiliate site. So,
Craig's going to say, go build the affiliate program and have the affiliates send you the traffic, is what he's going to say, dude. And use that to rank.
That works.
Nah, like for me, micro workers works well on CTR on YouTube and shit like that. The people on micro workers, although you can select like fucking Western Europe or fucking the UK traffic or whatever, most of the people that take these gigs are in other parts of the world. Now, is Indonesians, for example, clicking all over your affiliate website actually likely to have that much of an impact organically? I don't think it's that great. So I would be looking to push other traffic sources to your website, paid ads, push notifications, emails, fucking core ads, anything you can get that's low cost and cheap is likely to help before I would consider using bots or stuff like that. But micro workers works a treat. I just don't use it on organic. It would be for a YouTube video or whatever. Or downloads if you wanted to manipulate podcast downloads or whatever. You could use micro workers for that. But what are you guys doing to push traffic to real websites? Anything, any cool bots or
just redirection?
Yeah, real traffic to push real traffic.
Real users.
Yeah, cloak it.
Anything to avoid? Anything where you've been fucking screwed?
I don't like to manipulate CTR in the SERPs.
A lot of times you won't need it,
Like I wouldn't do what he's saying. I would not manipulate SERP CTR myself directly.
I mean, I would always say it's the ice on top of the cake if you need that extra little shot.
Yeah, if you need that push, but it's too much to manage for me, to be honest.
I would not put a bot on it. I would much rather push a real user.
Yeah.
With the amount of like the mass page and all that shit that I put out on sites, the site as a whole typically gets enough organic traffic.
Well, that's the thing. You do have to. You do want to get the visits on the page to lock in the data and everything. Right. But I just not a fan of bot manipulation.
JP says stay away.
SERP clicks is pretty hands off, right? Like there's no setup for that as far as I know, right?
Pretty much. There's things that are like that are like AI. They're like machine learning driven based on
Dan's thing too.
Yeah,
from back in the day. Yeah.
What was that? I keep forgetting the name of that.
Something.me.
Crowd search.
Yeah, crowd
That's
search.
it. Yeah, that was crowd search. Yeah,
that worked like crazy back in the day. It was easy.
Yeah.
I ranked Deborah's site, her G&B with that.
I'm literally still using like shitty like impressions from the same stuff I was talking about in like 2015 and 16.
Yeah, just the page. Yeah, pop unders and shit, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah.
Well, that's real people.
Yeah, that's my point. Is I've never been a botter like that, except for like crowd search and then a couple other things when it really wasn't working.
And FCS Networker, they're back.
Hey, FCS.
Nice.
Crowd search appear to be gone. But yeah, works great for Etsy and Yelp. Mars still has his. I'm assuming that's the R8.
Yeah. I had the V10 and it like the price of that just like shot up. So I was like, this has got to be the peak. So
what are you talking about? What'd you have?
The V10, the 10 cylinder on that. It was good.
They're nice cars. I won't lie.
It's nice, but honestly, it's a pain in the ass to fucking worry about. Those doors are wide, like long as shit. So you got to like park it in the garage and like hope you don't fucking mack the wall when you're getting out. Like squeeze out of it. And I'm not a big guy, and it was not easy for me to get in and out of. They're not really made for comfort either.
I'm still planning on getting through my life never buying a new vehicle.
What, you're just going to run the current one into the fucking ground?
I just never have bought a brand new car, dude. Ever.
The Jeep was brand new.
Was it? You bought a new one, huh?
Yeah.
I've never bought a new car. It's always been cash. Like, hey, boom, done. But not new. Because why?
Mike will drive a truck that is smashed in on one side so bad that he has to get in through the passenger door.
That truck is gone now, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one was like 3 trucks ago or something like
Wow,
that.
I
Dude, I
can't
dropped
keep
the
up.
transmission.
Yeah.
I dropped the transmission when I passed out, like back when I was still getting crazy, and I drove.
You still drive that white van you had?
I think it's the same van. Yeah.
It's the one you fucking rolled like 50 times.
Oh, that van. That's a different van.
Yeah.
You don't want a new vehicle when you've treated them like I have in the
That's
past.
true, yeah.
Um,
That green truck was a beast. Good memories in that. I found you sitting outside a gas station.
That's where I thought I was going to prison that week, that day.
Bilal is asking you to discuss digital marketing future, current potential and scope.
Where? What?
It's always going to be fluid.
It was a while back. I've just brought it back up.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Digital marketing future. I mean, I think that we're all on to something when it comes to creating content and making that content rank on top of the SERPs.
Yeah. Utilize AI wherever you can. You know, I think niche website builders is a good example of that. They didn't keep up with trends, it sounded like. And they spent a bunch of money on content writers they didn't need. So,
well, and even if you're going to use content writers, then
have them use AI and put out that much more shit.
It just doesn't make sense not to use technology that's available to you.
Yeah, utilize that because your competition will. So it's just keeping up with that kind of stuff is what I would say.
I seen one of the guys saying they just couldn't scale it back down quick enough.
Couldn't scale out the workforce. Yeah, and apparently over there they've got rules where you can't just like get rid of people.
Nah.
And that's why you hear people saying that AI is killing this and that, because they're in a situation, they're not lean, they're bloated. And I'm not saying they were bloated. Maybe the model was working for them.
They were bloated.
Oh, the movement. That is chaos undivided, homie. Yes, it is, sir. Absolutely. It is chaos undivided.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. Homeboy knows.
I've also got another question.
Yes.
JP has asked where Mike sells puppies and ice cream.
Out of his truck?
Out of my truck, dude.
Yeah.
Do
you still have that bell? Like the music?
Yeah, it still sings it. I actually was looking at an ice cream truck. We were thinking about starting an ice cream truck, dude.
You should make it look like, what is that? Not Metal Militia. Metal Gear Solid. They're coming out with that movie.
Yeah. I saw that they got a TV show or movie coming out, but I keep thinking of like Master P, like it's the ice cream man, bitch. Can't you hear the music?
Yeah, that's good. Hands on my knees. Have you seen that where Megan Thee Stallion's driving around in an ice cream truck twerking? I'm sure
most of the cool people watch it on Facebook.
Watch what?
The stream.
Oh, is that where you're supposed to watch it? So you could say Facebook user. I bought a site. It was funny. I bought a site it made me think of this stream. I was trying to set up the entity and everything with what was currently there. So I found their LinkedIn page. So I was like, okay, I'm going to tie it to one of these people. But like all of them said LinkedIn user, makes me think of like Facebook user that pops up here.
Ugh.
Dude, I remember when Twisted Metal, the first one came out, dude. I don't remember what year it was, but we would sit there and we would
90-something,
run back and forth on that game and just it was like playing like Madden, dude, like 95 or 4 or something or 3, whatever it was. That was fun.
We had it on my brother's N64. I never had it on PlayStation like when it first came out, but I had it on 64 later.
When I was like 90, when Diablo came out, the first one in like 94 or 95, I didn't have a computer growing up. So like I bought
that movie too, right?
What's that?
They're coming out with that movie too.
Are they really?
I think so.
Dude, there's like, I know a couple like people are getting all wrapped up in that game, the new one, whatever, number 10 or 12 or whatever it is, dude.
Yeah.
I think I know someone is getting like, he's lost his wife over it or some shit, dude. It's like ridiculous. But I bought my little Jew friend. What's that?
Did you say your little Jew friend?
Yeah, like she's my friend Jordy the Jew. That was my best friend, dude. He had a computer though. They like had money, like they own Pepsi part of it and shit. And so I bought the game and just gave it to him, and like I would just pop his garage and sneak into his house and shit and use his computer. It was cool.
His mom came home. You were passed out naked on the bed with a banana sticking out of your butt.
That was fun. We used to hunt. I used to hunt with that family. We used to go out onto the bases and we'd hunt dove and pig and shit.
Surprised they didn't just
his dad was all into native stuff, so like he'd be burn sage and we'd sneak his weed.
It'd be funny if you went out there with a rich family and then the dad looks at you and he's like,
"You're run, boy, run!"
Yeah, I'll give you a 20-minute head start.
Run, boy,
then
run.
You hear the dogs release.
Let's see. Saw a bear in Yosemite.
We saw a bear last time we were in the mountains, North Carolina. We were driving through.
I fucking saw, dude, for the first time there was a moose on my road.
A moose?
A moose, man. They're so gangly, bro.
Aren't they huge?
Yeah, they're giant.
Yeah.
I chased it off in my truck because my kids are out here and they're dangerous as hell.
I think niche website builders, I saw somewhere that they're going to start producing AI content. I think the bankruptcy was just for the company. They need to do that as kind of a...
Sometimes you just have to do it. Ask the Don.
Well, I mean, if the country doesn't let you fucking let people go, and that's the only way to do it, then
in a second,
you gotta do it. Yeah, who cares? It's not like you need startup capital to restart it in our industry, so why not?
We get elk all the time on the land, but I've never had like moose out here.
You ever go hunting or no?
I don't hunt anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I'd get into bow hunting if I was going to.
Hunting bow is fun, dude. Yeah.
I watched one Joe Rogan episode, and I think I'm a bow hunter.
Bro, there's one. This guy was he was hunting moose up in Alaska, dude, and he was bow hunting moose, and this thing charged him, and it fell literally like 2 feet in front of him, dude. It was about to kill his ass, and he got so lucky with that shot.
Is richest domains a man or a woman?
A woman.
A woman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Talking about her husband.
There's a moose loose with a caboose.
I'm pretty sure richest domains is in Vegas.
Yeah, I think that's right. Because I remember one time she got mad at me. I kept calling her bro.
Aha, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All these run together.
So he was watching Supernatural.
Hey, I'm watching 6 Feet Under. I saw all my favorite shows are getting pushed back because of the writer strike and stuff.
Speaking of Chaos Undivided, what's his face from The Witcher? What's that fucker's name?
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah, pretty guy. He's gonna be in a TV show for Warhammer.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Eisenhorn, and it's a fucking good book series, dude.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, dude.
Yeah, Eisenhammer. Yeah.
Eisenhammer.
Yeah.
He is producing and starring. That's the movement. This guy is my buddy right here. I want to know him.
Why don't you guys make out? You should buy a ticket. Use the coupon code Pierce50.
You can go for free, bro. Henry Cavill. That's it. He paints. What does he paint?
Wieners.
You don't know what he paints? Custodies.
Custodians.
Yeah. He paints custodies. It's not Eisenhorn. See, I wanted it to be Eisenhorn. What the fuck is it? That's not
Never
good.
mind all this Eisenhorn shit. Richest Domains has got a real question. Is it okay to ask about an AI app just discovered regarding another WordPress creator?
Ask away.
We might not answer. We might just talk about.
I might not know anything about it. Yeah, we'll talk about Bearhammer or whatever.
Which app? Bearhammer.
Bearhammer.
Oh, I'm painting Abaddon right now. The movement. So there we go.
From what he said, it's going to be based around the Horus hearsay.
That makes sense because they just released a whole bunch. They released 2.0, and it would be freaking solid. That would be actually a lot of fun.
Is it bad that I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about?
Bro, I am on the last book of a fucking 63 book series of this shit that he just mentioned. I'm reading it forever, dude.
Dude, you've got ADHD, right?
I just listen to them at night when I fall asleep.
So you listen, because I just not get the attention span for shit.
No, I listen, but I have to like listen to the same chapter like 17 times.
I was going to say, dude, I just don't have the fucking patience for that shit, man. But it's a top game that has deep, grim, dark.
It's wargaming. It's Warhammer, dude. It's like wargaming, and that's what it is.
Brad, do you know what anything they're talking about?
I just know it's a little with the little figurine things.
Yeah, it's a shit.
It's like Dungeons, Dragons, something like that. I don't know.
It's a war game, bro. It's the cool kind.
I just play Monopoly.
It's the cool kind. It's like Monopoly for real men.
Yeah.
Real men that want to play with plastic.
Real men that want to play with other real men.
Yes.
It's like Grindr.
It's like wrestling, dude.
Yeah. That's in your face.
Dark Tide, my little my son plays that shit. Yeah.
The cool kind, says
The cool kind, yeah. Warhammer, not D&D.
So, Rich's Domains, what's your question?
Yeah, what's the app? Or I will continue to talk about Warhammer.
Please,
For the
guys.
love of God.
Fucking hell. I don't mind a lot of topics, but this is something else.
We could talk about search volatility.
I see. I got a big boost, and then it's rolling back a little bit on a number of sites I've watched.
Do you see the shit going on with like commercial queries deranking and info queries ranking, and then trouble with
I
the
don't pay
commercial?
attention that close, to be honest. I just know that it like all of a sudden all the sites shot up, and then like they gave a little bit back the past like month or so. I'd say maybe 2 weeks. But I mean, one site that I pushed, the traffic is up. I pushed it at the very beginning of June, maybe into May, but probably very beginning of June. Since then, it's up. The monthly traffic is up, I think 30%. Calls are up nearly double.
Yeah.
They were starting slow to begin with, but yeah, just to help a friend out. But yeah, I've seen that across the board, though. I haven't logged into Ahrefs. So.
It looks like a version of Zim, like similar to ZimWriter is what this AI Wisemind looks like, but it's unlike many AI tools, regulates the same. You believe in crafting something distinctly superior. AI Wisemind advances the concept of AI generated content by meticulously using sequential prompts. So this is similar to what ZimWriter is doing. So it's building out, instead of just pulling out an article, it's building out segments, kind of like a surf scrape, like what Brad and I have talked about for a long time, taking segments and building segments of the content, and so you're touching on the whole page.
I just like ZimWriter because it does produce a nice looking article. I've never read them, but yeah, it does a good job. You can integrate, like with the keywords, you can integrate like whatever keyword tool.
So this has internal linking though, and I wonder how they're doing their auto-generated category and add internal. So it sounds like it's just using category-based linking. So it'd be silo-based linking is what it would be.
That would work well enough to just do an auto.
For something local, for sure, dude.
Oh, local, yeah, I'd kill it. I was thinking just like a long tail.
Yeah.
National, but
I consider that local though, because it always triggers. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Not edit all your post content schedule. So this is similar like AI-O-Matic or something like that, because I do think it is a plugin maybe, or a SaaS to plugin. I'm trying to find it. Click to view for article. Here's the full article. I'll send it over, Craig. You can bring it up and we can examine it. There it is. The full article. Do you play Necromunda Movement? Necromunda's a great game, dude.
Dude, that you've basically given me an article, right?
Yeah.
The soundbar one, right? That's cool. I didn't know if I'd clicked on the wrong fucking thing.
I think it didn't link the whole thing. If you copy and paste it, it should go because it broke the link.
Paste. it's still the same thing. Right, let me share screen.
Yeah, this is very much ZimWriter. Brad, I think you'd recognize it. I think it's so you see where it has that multiplication symbol, that asterisk. It breaks the. You can't click it. Here, I'll just bring it up and then I'll share my
purchase it.
Yeah, you share your screen.
All right.
Yeah, this looks all right.
Let me close this one website, kink.com, down.
Mm-hmm. Superkink.com.
Super kink. Super kink. So there we go. Yes, sir. Tell me when you got it.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, like Brad, if we look at it, like if you look down at how they're breaking it down by header, subject, and then their tables and everything, I think it's pretty much.
I like it. Yeah, I would use it to just shit out content.
This would be worthwhile using, especially if it's internal linking for you and it's doing it based on category. I think you could get away. You could probably pull a ton of traffic with this thing, I would say.
Is fucking ZimWriter usable on a Mac yet?
I mean, if you want to use a Mac, I don't think you really need to know anything.
I've never used a Mac.
I haven't either. I don't design. I'm not a designer, and I'm not a hippie.
Mm-hmm.
I won't have an iPhone either.
But
I've got an iPhone.
So yeah, I think that richest domains. I think this would do it for you. Yeah, this is similar to stuff that I'm doing in a way, like, and it works extremely well. What's the Parallels thing? Oh, you're talking about SEO Content Machine. Yeah, he does. Colin consults on that, and it says actually a very solid piece of software. And I need to peek back over there because it does some amazing stuff. It's just like ZimWriter. It's not going to do. To me, it's not going to do the internal linking like this. Is ZimWriter internal linking yet? Will it create a structure for you?
No, it doesn't really post.
Yeah. What's the pricing on this? This AI Wise Mind. It is AI Wise Mind. Where are you? Get started. AdSense approved sites. It even says. Okay, so $12 a month creates. Will not connect. It does 500 articles per month for $12. 3,000 word posts, informational posts, product reviews, and auto insert affiliate links, but you cannot connect WordPress sites or do product reviews or schedule posts. So the first time you hit all features is when you get to 37 a month, and that is for 100 articles per month with it connecting. So once you start to actually connect to the site, that's when they pop up the
price.
So 3,000 articles a month is $300. 3,000 words each article, and it connects to unlimited websites.
Yeah, just build a network with that.
So it's like AI auto blogging or whatever, autoblogging.ai, but without the management. But it'll do the site creation.
Where you just upload keywords in, I assume?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Yeah. And they have extensive training tutorials.
Oh, good.
And product reviews. And they have multi-language support. So
yeah, I speak it as Spanish.
No, but I wonder if they have if they actually do management of regions and stuff. They do the directives or not. Probably not. If that actually manages like via DeepML or something, that would be sick, dude. That shit would be a page rank boost all over the place.
I doubt they do.
No, it doesn't. But yeah, no, I think it's a solid service you found, Riches. For $37, if you wanted to build a 100-page site and you've got a single cluster you're targeting locally, like you destroy it for $37, most likely.
So Darren must
just AdSense on it. You should be able to make your money back if it's in the right niche. You know?
Yeah. Darren's asking, what did you do to push the traffic? So obviously I asked you.
Like redirect it?
Yeah.
He's asking.
You still using boss?
Yeah, no, so you're talking about traffic direction and spoofing, right? So you're pushing the traffic from one site to another site.
Boss
using
TDS and Super Cloaker.
Yeah, you could use Super Cloaker in your TDS if you wanted to. You could use I think Just Cloak It still does non-paid, but I don't know if Blackjack lets people in anymore. There's many ways, but you're basically using like reverse DNS, IP databases, and various things to detect other things and redirect traffic based on your campaigns. And so, but like it's like some things, like if you have a lot of adult traffic, like there's a lot of stuff that will not work in certain areas, and you just got to get used to like pushing the right traffic to the right place and through the right spoof, the right referral.
Michael will show you how to do that for 10 grand.
I'll do it.
Let like Whisper guess. Let
Your
like,
competitors, like literally go crawl your top 10 or your top 3 or 4, however not lazy you are, and do a comparison of their internal link structure and how they're doing it and what they're using, and do that. That's the best way you can do it.
I pushed the organic traffic there. I just meant I did a link push, and traffic and rankings went up.
That. Sorry. Took that a different direction.
Yeah, me too. I read it wrong, I guess, the first time.
Data collection is your friend. You want to look at, like, you could go into Ahrefs and look at top subfolders and start examining the structure that way. But you want to examine your competition structure and recreate that.
Darren said he's working on getting ZimWriter ready for the match.
Brad, do you use the Penny Arcade on ZimWriter? It's like a beast, bro. You can feed it thousands of URLs.
No, I know that, but
it's a massive.
I would rather be able to put the keywords in there.
I agree.
And have a better article. So
there's a tactic that works with the Penny Arcade. Colin sent it over and reminded me about it. But if you do that and you're leveraging like different optimization, like markup, like different headers and stuff in funky, weird ways, you can capture all of that. But I agree, getting the speed versus like return, I think using the keywords and using the header generation and stuff is probably going to just.
Plus, you can automate anything. So if speed or time or anything like that is the issue, then figure out a way to automate it. So that's where I go with it.
Rich's domains. I think we've just been played here. I think this is actually Rich's domains too. And we've just
it could be. Or is it mine and Brad's?
No, I don't have it.
Nah, you're not that clever.
I think the ideas are very easy. Like the ideas, it's just hiring a developer that you don't want to shoot in the head.
Good luck. Yeah. That's the hard part.
That is
I mean, we've seen developers charge how much a month? 20, 30 grand a month and bleed people dry. Where's their motivation?
That was brutal.
In the contract. Yeah. It's not. It's never done. It's never going to be ready because they're making 20 to 30 grand a month off of you to just run around in circles.
That's why AI is invented. Did you see that AI robot playing ping pong, bro?
No. I've seen other ping pong videos, but they're not allowed on YouTube.
It's true.
But you have to pay ChatGPT version 4, 10 times more expensive.
It's still the output on the article cost to what the articles can return is, if you do the math, it's solid.
I agree.
Because I don't think, I mean, my last look was like, I was at like $1.
Dollar an article's not bad.
No. It was a little bit lower probably. But
guys, just a slight reminder, whilst we've got a bit of time left, get your questions in. But digitalunfiltered.com in Vegas, 2 weeks' time.
So we're going to end this with a question that I answered for somebody. And they're having trouble with indexation on their content. And what I discovered, and this is not the only time I've done this recently, I've seen people doing it, is that they haven't built out their root and their homepage and their index. And it's very, very important to understand that, like, one of the biggest indicators of if a site has an issue is whether or not the homepage is indexed. Using that logic, if you look at a site and you decide to build a subdomain, you decide to build content somewhere, and you don't build out the root of your site, you don't build out the index page of your website, you are taking away the ability for where Google goes first to crawl your website and start indexing your website, no matter what. Even if you redirect that and move it over, it's still a hindrance to your site. So our PSA today is build out your freaking root always, because it keeps popping up.
What about making it like the home of your blog? That should do it, right?
Yeah, anything, dude. Just have something there instead of nothing there.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funny because after that question came up, I was listening to After Hours, and I think it was Danny Sullivan was talking
Dr.
about.
Drew?
What's that?
With Dr. Drew?
Yeah, exactly.
With
Danny Sullivan and John Mueller and the other dude, whatever. And they were talking about, like, okay, if someone came to you with this and they're having indexation problems, like, what are you looking at? Blah, 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 blah. And like that fucking root thing came up again, dude. And it amazes me when I see that, and like they'll be having trouble with indexation, but there's nothing on the fucking homepage of the site. And so just
who sets a site up like that though? For real, I would never think to not put anything on there.
There's a couple people in NFG that did it recently.
Really?
Messaged, and we probably should do a webinar sometime and tell them to do that.
Yeah, put shit on your homepage. I'll send out an email.
That's actually my presentation in Vegas. 35 minutes on building out your root.
Whatever you want, Maeve. Great. If it's expired, grab something from the way back. Like I said, put the blog roll on the homepage, if nothing else, if it's a blog. I do that all the time. It indexes quickly and it pushes everywhere, especially because I mean the homepage is typically the most linked to page on your entire site. So
it's a hub, potentially.
Make it a hub. And we've seen clients redesign their site and it tanks it because they fuck up the internal linking from the homepage. So
yeah, I have to drive because we're going to concerts, Rich's Domains, and so I'm renting a car too. Like I said, I don't buy new vehicles, so I always rent cars when I go somewhere.
You don't want to pray that thing's going to make it. That white van?
Not at all.
It doesn't have
I need something with a super solid stereo system in it. Or I'll
Are you still carrying around that Bluetooth speaker?
Hell yeah, it depends what vehicle I'm in, dude. Depends what speakers are in the car.
Nice.
Dude, I saw a great video. What ended on this? It was a woman that says, I started burning sage, and the children started complaining they couldn't breathe.
We still got 7 minutes. Why are you saying we're ending it on this? You said that.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so she burned sage. The kids say she can't breathe, and the mom goes, "I'm sure you can't, demons."
You said that's what your wife said to the children?
No, that was a video. I liked it.
Who changed my name to Gaylord, and how long ago did that get changed?
Gaylord?
I just saw it. That's good.
Oh, dude, did you really change that? That's hilarious, dude.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
thought you were changing it because I saw it say Star-Lord. I didn't know if you came in or not. I was looking around how I could change mine and missed that.
Like, I sent you a message on Facebook asking me to check his fucking name out.
That's good.
Dude, you're sitting here talking away with that fucking name.
That's good.
That was like 5 minutes ago. I done that.
Good.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not. Don't lie, Maeve.
What the fuck's digital doubling? Is that even a thing?
No, she's lying. Maeve is a liar, because she's Irish. You know how those Irish are.
Irish Brummy. Never let Craig get bored. The pranks start coming. That's what happens when you talk about Warhammer and all that fucking shit. My mind goes on to other things. I'm just like, can I change the fucking name? There you go. But Maeve Las
Where are you
Vegas.
driving from, Richest? I thought you were driving from Vegas. Can't you just get an Uber?
Yeah, if you're in Vegas, Uber, cheap. Caesar's Palace.
Michael pick you up.
In my truck.
Did you get tickets to that one show with the red tent?
No, I didn't. I've got. We're doing. They already have plans for this shit.
You should go to that with Craig then.
Me and Craig will go to the red tent.
Yeah, it's fun. Take a bunch of people. It's fun for real.
I will not get a special cookie in Las Vegas. I've had too many of those.
Do you know the cookie story?
Nah.
Your cookie story?
Yeah.
No, I know my gummy story from Anaheim.
No.
You talking about when you ate a special cookie?
Yeah.
No.
I ate a brownie one time at Jimmy's. He didn't tell me that was.
We're going to Thunder from Down Under.
Thunder Down Under.
Yeah, we're going to Australia.
That's where his wife is going, Jordan. She's like, "Can you watch the kids? I'll be back." Comes back smoky.
Demons.
But we'll find somewhere to go. That's for sure.
No, the red tent is right outside your goddamn hotel, Craig. Go there. It's good.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty hot over here. We have a bunch of smoke. We have fires again.
Fuck's sake. The fire's not playing with the internet this week, though.
It did last night. We lost power completely in the whole valley. Everybody was out.
Yodeling in the valley.
But what I'm going to promise, Darren, is I will bring a special Scottish cookie for you, Darren, and we can do a TikTok.
I don't even want to know what the hell you're talking about, dude. It sounds like Scottish when you say Scottish and cookie in the same freaking sentence.
Well, ask me after this session. I just don't want.
I don't want to. I want to go eat breakfast and not be sick.
Craig's the Scottish nibbler.
The Scottish nibbler. Taste catchers.
What do you mean it's rain here, Maeve?
You sound like you're I won't say it. Dear sirs.
Some tablet. I could take some tablet, Paul.
Xanax tabs?
This must be some British stuff going on.
Nah, something. It's like it's tablets. Like it's something you can eat.
Like a tab?
No, it's not like a fucking drug. Come on, man.
That's what we call.
That's what it is. It's tab.
Beer,
It's probably deep fried Mars bar cookie. Nah, nothing like that. It's way
Get
worse.
a deep fried Twinkie in America.
We're teaching, we're actually teaching a home defense 410 shotgun course here soon. If anyone wants to come out and learn something useful.
Yeah, 420 shotgun.
410.
Yeah.
So your children can shoot people.
Dude, why don't
you guys should go to a shooting range while you're out there. I heard they have some good ones in Vegas. You shoot everything.
Yeah.
Right?
It doesn't matter what country they're from. You just shoot them.
Yeah.
But you got to have the right friends.
The faster they run, the more fun it is.
That's right.
Scots deep fry everything. That is kind of true, but it's kind of a myth.
They also flip onto mattresses in the middle of the street.
We deep fry everything at the fairs here.
Rich's Domain's near Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah, that's what, 6 hours? Somewhere in there.
That's not that far. My drive is like a lot longer.
Remember when Humiston drove Sarah?
What tournament? Warhammer. Right, Craig? You can go play Warhammer with me in Vegas? Las Vegas Open? We just missed it.
No.
Just sell some more domains, Richest.
Yeah. Sell some more of those good domains. Richest Domains, folks. Go buy some.
Yeah. Do you have a website, Richest?
Yeah. What is your website, Richest?
Stop hitting on people online, bro.
We don't even know if this is a male or female.
It
is a woman, dude.
Confirmed.
How's it been confirmed?
It's been confirmed.
I'm assuming.
They
because
sent pictures.
Past interactions and her husband.
If anyone ever asked me for pictures online, I send them a picture of Mike and they don't ask ever again.
Never, ever. Because it's the one where I'm going.
Yep. One of many.
With the black and white outfit.
Well, Mike, are you driving down?
Yeah. We got to go. We're going to different cities. We're going to concerts and stuff. So we're taking a trip. I think we might fly to LA from there and then back. I'm not sure. But we're spreading my grandparents' ashes are being spread on the ocean or something.
You can't do that on the plane.
Where, Pierce?
Going to be in Salt Lake and different spots up and down. Taking my son to see Weezer, his first concert. He's 8.
Nice. How much did you pay, Mabe?
Do you call her Mape?
Mabe.
Bro, I loved in Guardian of the Galaxies 3 when Homeboy goes, I used to make monkey sounds for my daughter, and then he goes beep 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 beep.
The robot. She's like, you're not smart. He's like, I'm not smart. She's like, forget.
That means, Darren, that means you can get us backstage VIP passes, right? So I can wave to Mike from backstage.
I'm pretty sure you can buy those for like
$20. You can wave. You're going to go and wave from the back. I don't even like Weezer, dude. I don't care about freaking Weezer. It's my family shit. Nobody cares what I like. I just do shit.
Scott Schreiner. When's the concert?
Seems like
that one is like the 27th.
That's the day I leave. I'm landing the 19th. I get out of there.
No, 27th or 28th. I'm not sure. I'm like, dude, the problem is you guys picked freaking Las Vegas in the summer. I'm like, why did you do that? It's so freaking hot.
Because he's never been. Have you ever been to Vegas? Yeah, you went, right?
Yeah. Dude, yeah. I fucking love it, but I'm not sure about that heat. I think I'll die. But
what's it going to be, $110?
Yeah. And Maeve paid $3,800.
I wanted to pay, but still within the range I think that was right for that personally. But we'll see, right?
What is she doing with it? Is she recreating it or adding just new content?
She's just gonna let it sit in the account.
That's what I do with a lot of mine.
It's an adult site.
Nice. Send me a link.
Only schmans.
But
only mans.
Only mans.
We are out of
No, we're not. We're going for 2 hours today, bro. 3.
You can't.
I'm about to fall asleep and I need food.
But 38 Digital Market, check the link below for Randy Roday and his service, and digitalunfiltered.com. 2 weeks' time. Grab your ticket. Come and fucking fry you alive in the middle of Vegas. And we can talk some shit about Warhammer or whatever else you want. But
that'll get people there.
Yeah. But dude, we can just chill in the casino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't ever have to leave the casino.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be walk across the street to Venetian. Talk to Jason Lee. He'll be there.
In Venetian?
Yeah, he used to work there.
Oh, really?
I like anymore. Yeah. I like
a message.
Yeah, Jason, dude.
He's Jason in North Carolina now. Yeah, he was in Anaheim.
Oh, you met Jason there, huh?
Yeah.
I'm in Idaho.
Him and Russell Brunson.
Anyway, I just heard an "oh god" there. What the fuck was that?
My fucking kids. I tell them to be quiet and they don't listen.
Was that your wife yelling at your kids?
No, it would be louder.
That sounded crazy. But guys, on that,
dude.
See you later.
We're playing Roblox.
I can hear mine in the other house, dude.